And we are live back for more Invincible. I almost said Supermarket Simulator. That's how you know the late hours be affecting me, folks. But we're live for Invincible, Season 3, Episode 4. You were my hero. So I feel like we're going to have some more gut punches to be pulled in this episode. And as you notice, the last 3 episodes, we had 2 of them that were 18 and plus. This one is 16 and plus. So going to be curious what that's all about. All that and more with my main man Parker after this. All right, guys, let's get ready for an amazing episode of Invincible. Just like the last 3 episodes were absolutely stellar, we were left with a lot of questions and not nearly enough answers throughout everything we have. I will not be showing the screen. Zara will not be showing the screen as per usual. YouTube standards and policies, as well as Twitches, will not allow that. We will have no audio and no video from Invincible. Go ahead and watch it on Prime Video. Always support the official release as your main way of watching it. We'll be having the stream pulled up and we'll talking about events as they transpire, but we will not be showing anything pertaining directly to the episodes, such as sights, sounds, images. I think you kind of get the picture there. Just want to make sure I'm very clear and very direct about that. Mr. Parker, how'd you feel about last week's triumphant return of this series?
The series was great. Starting off again, a lot of hard punches, a lot of similarities between certain characters. The blood and gore as always, and again, Mark has got more cojones. He's making more decisions. He's trying to get stuff done. We know the government in this was always shady to some degree. Of course, Mark is starting to trust it less and less. Alan is working on getting more and more trust from Omni-Man. So there's a lot of things going on. It's a lot of moving parts. The main thing is what is going to happen with Mark and his relationships. All right. He is now dating, Eve, trying to figure that stuff out. His little brother has come into his powers, so he has to navigate that whole thing and make sure that he's doing right. His mother is entering into a new relationship, which, of course, she needs time for herself. So that's going to affect the family and how they all operate. Someone who is spying on them, obviously. And we already saw, with Big Brain about that. So that's going to be a whole effective. You got Cecil, who's working on getting his way into the family to get a hold of his little brother. So it's a lot of moving parts around Mark. And we still got Anissa coming back at some point. Like she said, she'll be back. I'm still waiting on that. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on, and Mark's got to deal with all of it. So he is going to be put to the limit as far as this is concerned. But I think in this episode we should be getting more on the teen team / Guardians of the Globe split, and see what's going on there. See if this going to have any factor. If we're going to get any more villains to to test their resolve, like the two, like the karate master people, so that if they show up to rob something else,
straight goofy,
are both teams gonna like show up and then start fighting each other because they're trying to take out the bad guy? Like, I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, but a lot of things can happen.
Yeah, there's a lot of main things that can happen. There's a lot of stuff that has already happened. And what just already happened, episode 4 has officially dropped. Amazon Prime Video, baby. Dropping it right on time. All I got to say, Mark's relationships are complicated, to say the least, as well as the fact that now Cecil has continued to reveal more and more of his true colors. He revealed him to be like a tried and true government agent. The greater good overall is his main purpose, regardless of how you feel about morals, objectively. He's going to pull 0 punches. And at the 58-second mark is what we'll be syncing up, folks. 58-second mark is where we will be syncing to get the episode started. So let me go ahead and leave that in chat so everyone knows that's where we'll be starting our talking points. And as always, because YouTube loves this stuff, the like button. Leave a comment. Just like Zero left a comment, he had a question. We go ahead and answered it. Probably wasn't the one they were looking for, but we're direct with you. We're not going to try to waste your time. We're trying to yank you around. So likes, comments, and as always, if you're new to the channel, you really seem to love the commentary that we have, you know where that subscribe button is, down below. It's free, greatly helps us out and lets people know that you are interested in this style of content. Enough shameless plugging away. Will, Mr. Parker, are we ready to go ahead and
I'm
get
ready to
this
go.
started? In 3, 2, 1, let's enjoy some Invincible. Leave it to Rex to be like the first person at a grocery store to just open something and just chow down, not give a single care about anything. I mean, as long as you pay for it, I think most people are just like, eh. What kind of life is Rex led before we saw this man? Is he trying to flex for the good girl who's not into this sort of thing?
I mean, I think I told you last week. I think he's got a thing for her. I mean, he's got a thing for everybody. But
He's got a thing for people that are walking and talking and breathing, and they're female. That's about it. It's very. All right. Well, one way to find out.
yep,
Got it.
that is what the internet's for.
Yeah. I can say they feel like they skimped a little bit on the fruit coloring budget, but that's fine. Everything else has been crisp and beautiful thus far. I'm just gonna stare at those fake fruits and be like, doesn't really do anything for me.
Ray is determined to cook
Just a
first.
little bit, but Rex is probably gonna pull his head right out his booty cheeks here and try and get things solidified. He's doing everything he can to assert himself in this picture. It's like he just wants a date. A simple man.
All the cow stuff.
Nope. There we go.
Hmm.
This universe is like about as unsafe as Gotham is.
Oh, pretty much.
You just
Here we
sneeze and
go.
it's like, man, I just fixed this place up. Like having like kids under 5 running around. The house is never clean. Even when it is clean, it's not. So much for grocery shopping.
I know, right? Trying to get stuff done. I called it. I knew somebody's going to show up, but I know if both teams going to show up or what.
Awesome. He's got his own supervillain. That's what Rex would be saying right about now. Making new friends wherever they go. Say the best things they can. Pizza.
No, not at all.
Rex, you have superpowers. Normal is not what you do anymore. It's just the new standard. I don't remember Angstrom being a super genius when everything went haywire. But also, I vaguely remember him.
I mean, he's got the knowledge of all of his selves. So if somebody in that timeline was a, engineering genius, then there you go.
Rex knows him so much better now than before. Goes right back to Cecil. Got a really bad relationship like with his ex. He just every time is just on site. This feels about as personal as Kendrick and Drake. Like, do you think this was going to end any differently?
I know, right? Shut up, Cecil.
He does not. That's why he's asking. It's like I didn't make that, dude. That is not mine. Look, Cecil's been straight with you. That's the only thing you need to acknowledge. He's never told the full truth. Never lied to you. I'd punch one of those robots just for fun now. I'd be like, I literally just got this place fixed up. Will you stop destroying my top
All right.
secret agent?
No, we're gonna keep that up. Like, we're gonna trash this thing.
This is like if Superman just did not care and was ignorant to everything going on. It was just like, remember that new car you just paid off? I'm gonna throw it in traffic at, insert Superman villain here. Just here you go, Brainiac. Nice car for you.
With Marcus Smart, if it wasn't Cecil, no, leaving it there, Cecil will figure it out.
He's gonna be late for a date. I feel like that's why. He's late for a date.
Yep.
In France. If anyone's gonna understand, though, it will be Eve.
Just casual.
Doctor Strange decides to walk through the universe with Tiffany. What's her name, actually? Wong's girl that always hangs out with her. Oh, yeah. Hey, your friends are back.
I called it. They're going to show up.
These guys. There's so much time to explain. You're literally ruining my date right now. Unfortunately.
Is it? Yeah, Dropkick and Fight Master.
Superhero names sometimes do lack insane amount of creativity. I'm terrified of bats. I will be Batman. I'm a guy that's super. I'll be Superman. I dropkick people. My name is Dropkick. Fair. Okay, you stole the Declaration of Independence and now you're trying to overthrow a monarchy? What are the U.S. in like 1775? Get somebody else's shtick. That's ours. That's what we do, baby. 7, probably. Oof. Oh, he just ate that one. Most heroes always seize up at that one. Yeah.
I'm about to say, huh?
It normally works.
Well, Mark is in a I don't care mood. Like,
yeah. Oh. Well. Didn't even take Eve?
All right. Maybe she'll jump through.
Who's driving the thing right now? We should be going down.
Right? No, he's flying, holding them up.
Why in the world would he even steal the Declaration of Independence? Is that just a Nicolas Cage reference we're all supposed to understand and just be questioning?
I don't know.
He's not even in any good movies. He's a bad actor. However. Pardon?
That was just okay.
That's so concerning.
I won't ask no questions. I'll let it ride.
Be like, why do I look depressed? Don't worry about it. What? Now I'm worried about it. Who's the monarch? Like his dad?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
And then, oh, the Mad King line. We're gonna just go borrow some Game of Thrones while we're at it. That looks kind of cool. Kind of had a Metroid vibe to it.
Yeah, something. I'm getting that, Days of Future Past, Sentinels and stuff running the show.
Yeah, I will say this is definitely a weird second date for him and Adam Eve.
I mean, if she was there, then yeah, I'd say second date, but they didn't even bring her.
He's definitely from outer.
What if he's invincible?
What if it's Alan?
I don't think Alan can get that kind of facial hair.
Ink from the Declaration of Independence could take out a monarch. But meanwhile, he also has a blue suit in this timeline. I hate time travel. Most time travel timeline stories suck. I think Flashpoint may have been the only one where I was like, I'll allow this.
Hmm.
Why are we doing this? Yeah, don't think this is gonna go well for them.
Yeah. Really, you just call millions of them to.
Oh, they go down pretty easy though. At least for Mark. Like I don't know why they even bother dodging the bullets if they know they can just tank it, but you know. Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah, I
important.
mean, you should have led with that before you start firing the weapon off.
Yeah. Okay. I just would look at the other dead 3 ones. What happened
So,
here? I tripped. Oh, balls.
of course.
Anytime they're waiting for you, like the
Yeah.
timeline's skewed. So it's someone that knows him personally. Hmm. I mean, who are you?
Okay, who are
You look like
you?
anyone from
Who's
our timeline that we know of. Because trying to figure out these twins, they don't have enough. They're not. They don't act like Rex.
they're
Who's
kids
the
of
older guy?
they're
So
kids of Rex and Ray. I don't know. I have no idea.
I have no idea as well. I mean, I guess this is still skewed how we're going about our business here. Now, just sending Invincible in to go meet the king, who's going to turn out to be someone we already know. Watch it be the chick you're waiting to come back. She just like came back and decided to be called king for I don't know what reason because gender is just a construct or something.
I mean, Adam Eve. I mean, technically.
That would be crazy. That'd be real crazy. Like I just had a date with you. How did we end up here? Were you that mad I kept blowing you off? You decided you had to conquer the world to get a second real date?
Because I might be mistaken if that's a beard. I forget his
And
hair.
that's a big old beard. The Immortal?
Huh.
What are we doing here? So he lost his girl and went crazy, probably. That's always the storyline we do here.
Hmm.
And something went terrible.
Yeah. So the immortal. Hmm.
Dude, you're immortal. Like, time doesn't really matter to you. You've been sick again? A cure? What do you mean cure? Well, we need to talk about
Oh, what
that.
kind of Goku stuff we got going on here? What do you mean?
I mean, Goku having a heart attack made sense. We saw that man's diet. He was going to go.
What?
So he just collapsed under pure pressure of, well, the pure pressure, the pressure of ruling. Yeah, he's gone mad, mad. Guys, we're losing Mark. Oh, that's not really his jam. That's not what he's about. Oh, it's a different timeline, probably then.
Yeah. So it's like,
Oh, no. Well, yeah, that's the curse of being immortal. Unless you're a
yeah,
vampire, in which case you can make a wife and then you're good. If she likes you. Otherwise, she'll just go be immortal somewhere else. Like she's got a couple thousand years to make up her mind.
it's like I'm getting a bunch of pieces here, but like nothing's fitting yet. Like,
You have all the string, you just don't have a place to pin it. What debt is that, man? Tell me what is happening.
you need to take them out.
He just wants it to end, probably. You can. This is what you were literally sent here to do. He just wants to die. He's done. It's like there's nothing. It's not worth it anymore. I don't want to do this. Being immortal sucks. Life would just slowly lose its purpose if, like, you knew you could just do anything forever.
Mm.
No, being able to kick through metal shins is crazy work.
Yeah. No, I'm sure they didn't. Yeah, there you go.
That's a far better reaction.
All right.
Let's do her goofy,
And it's
not like in
stormed
a
up.
good way.
Well, if I freaking cut out, that storm outside is picking up. There's no.
I do love he's doing the whole God complex thing where he's like, I'm just floating through the air above you.
Yep.
I'm so above this, but please just, yep, he wants to go.
All right. He's been waiting for Immortal. Do Fight Master and Dropkick have ulterior motives for this?
I mean, they could seize control once he's dead, and then they can kind of fix some of these wrongs. Because Immortal has just, he cracked, lost every bit of sanity he ever had. And he's just going to keep hitting Mark until Mark has to fight back because this is the only way
Mhm.
he knows how to go. Because, like he said, Mark's family left. So there's no one from a Viltrumite bloodline here to end it. It'd basically just be like Piccolo on Earth without the Saiyans. He'd just be like, "Well, I'm here. No one can do anything. I'm just hanging out." But because they're Saiyans, he just gets to hang out and be the world's coolest babysitter.
Very much.
I'm still so vague on like his
Yeah,
motivations.
I'm like, I'm
I
not
waited for
sold.
you for so long that I had to snap and become a tyrant and make millions, if not billions, of people suffer while we're going ahead and settling this beef.
See, it's
Well,
working. Shut up. Like, what's going on there?
yeah, they're in on this somehow. But what do they really truly want? There's definitely a lot going on.
It's,
What did they do to him? But also, they said that bike had one charge, yeah?
mm-hmm.
And it's nowhere in sight, and we use that one charge. You basically just displaced Mark, and now we have to figure out, once this is over, how we're getting back. He spent way too much time, like, focusing on
Yeah.
himself and trying to figure out what's going on. Oh, that'll do it. Don't get ahead of yourself. Well, it shows how easy that was. He could have done that the entire time. He just chose not to. He did not want to do that. Mm.
Okay,
Anyway,
what is y'all
our real
real
plan.
goal?
We're on the exact same wavelength.
Like, I don't get it.
He did. Like back in that day, he did. Yeah, Mark still got that teenager boyish thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello. Yeah, what are you guys gonna do? I'm not really concerned with this. Okay, that was it. That's all that had to be done.
This was built in.
Did he?
Thi-
Nothing good came of this. Period.
This is gonna come back.
Pardon? Hmm. And it's like nothing happened. Time travel's loopy. Yep. Yeah, his date's ruined. There's no way he's gonna be in the mood to. Mark, you are not a
Hmm.
good person. You haven't been a good person for a while. But the sooner you accept that, the better your character will be able to move on. You're trying to overthrow the government. You're trying to force your will upon everybody because they can't stop you. Like, it's too slippery of a slope.
It really is.
But again, I'm talking like Batman out here. Like, he just needs to be stopped already just because I saw him and how powerful he was. Like, that's a threat. He's got to go. Not saying it's the right way of thinking, but that's that's where I'm tracking at least.
The future version of you isn't you.
Even though it is you because it's you in the future, but That alternate future is a different future than the one you're currently in, so
Mhm.
none of it makes any sense.
Don't start this. Don't start this.
See,
Like
it's such a can of worms that you're just like,
it's always a can of
who wants
worms.
these
Freaking,
worms anyway?
it
Who's
doesn't
giving
matter if
people
it's
cans of worms? Why?
here,
What's
if
that
it's
do for
Marvel,
people?
it's DC. It's always a can of worms. Like it's always an issue.
Avoid time travel. Period. Alternate timelines. Don't do it unless you're trying to bring in like the X-Men and the Fantastic Four intelligently. Then you may have to because they've kind of sat
I,
on the sidelines for a lot of important stuff. That's
I
another thing.
think Fantastic Four is going to have
A
time
bomb
travel.
at the box office. Between that and new Captain America, it's like the Thunderbolts actually look good though. But back here, hmm, they're at least having like dates in style. I'm just wondering how they're paying for this. Like it's one thing to get there; it's another thing to be able to pay for this kind of life.
I mean,
You
Omni
think like
Man.
a
I'm
restaurant
sure
just
that.
sees superheroes and it's like, here's some money because
I don't think
government
Omni
would have
Man
seized all of
destroyed his
Omni
bank
Man's
account.
assets, like
Yeah,
financially. Like the minute he went rogue, it'd be like these are ours now.
he's got all Omni Man's assets. Everything that was left, like I'm sure. Like
I feel like Cecil would have taken it, but I'll hear you out on that.
I mean, he might have the power to, but also he don't want to piss Debbie off either because
I mean, probably just gave Debbie some money and then called it good. But now we're getting a little love montage, so there's that. But also, I'm starting to figure out that like Mark's type in women is like very eerily close to mine. He likes strong women who are very intelligent, either dark of skin or redheads. It's like, get out of my life, sir.
I mean, I'm glad that he can actually have a moment. He doesn't have to always like leave and run off and stuff like that. Like she can go too, so it's good for him.
It's very
And plus,
therapeutic for him.
he doesn't have to worry about her as much. She can protect herself.
It's
I
like
mean, he
someone
still
who's
worry about
in
her,
the
but
force who married someone else in the force. They can kind of understand what the other person's going through to some level or some extent. Makes it easier to kind of just there's no walls there. Like anything I can do, you can do. We're good. The rain is going nuts out here.
mm.
So if I drop, just know California sucks. Hmm, that's way too early. So let's get to the other good stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yep, there. Oh,
There we go.
up there for a second date, huh? Oh,
Narrate.
hey, let him get it. So him and Eve making some brown chicken, brown cow. Alan got jacked in prison because that's his new arc. Okay. Such over the
Yeah.
top.
Well, no, no, no.
Hey, it's me, short businessman guy here.
Oh, yeah, he rocked
Humble
you.
man. He threw the fight. Wow. This narrator is cooking right now.
Yeah, he really is.
Oh, Viltrumites, aren't they fun?
They're a blast.
So Alan is doing all this double agent stuff, and Mark has to deal with everything on Earth plus this. That's fun.
Yeah, it's a blast, but you know,
Yep, he had a prison montage to get jacked. Until today. My mustache is tickly. So says Omni Man. He's like, what? You miss your wife? Didn't you call her your pet? That's toxic ex behavior if I've ever seen it. You need to go. That's no, we do not support that behavior. Now, uh, and it's like, oh, doesn't hurt. I'd probably scream just to be like, yep, things really just hurt. Yeah, accidentally ended the room. That'll do it.
they are bad at their jobs.
Like who were they like employing is the real thing.
Let's see. Freaking. I mean, it just depends on what they're gonna do to break out.
It's a weird bromance we're all like not so subtly rooting for. Go find pictures of Spider-Man. You'll be fine. Stop your whinging, Ketherick. I don't need it.
Mm-mm.
That's very noble of them. But their death never came. Oh, never mind. It's arriving. It was on time. Perfect narrated field. Chad 1 and Chad 2 have entered the fray. Hmm. We never forgot our duty, you son of a gun. Also, apparently, our culture only likes mustaches. What is this, a mustache superiority culture? What's going on here? Grow a beard. Don't be lazy.
Something.
The evil person, arms behind the back, monologuing. Twice. He did it twice. Unapproved reading. I thought they kind of rooted for the whole murder thing. I thought that was like kind of their shtick. Your mustache is lame. That's my defense. Hmm.
Let it go.
Oh, really cute of you. Of course, he's getting lost. I'm in my room. Don't worry about it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, none of those hurt you. What are you going on about? Oh, okay. That's a big boy. Oh, well, I don't know what
Yeah.
that was, but I need that thing's easy to put down. I don't know. That was kind of specious, but yeah, but oh,
There you go. Oh, take a bite out of crumb.
Hopefully we freed more people than that, because we're losing people at a rapid clip here. Alan, focus. Oh, the biggest door. Of course we're gonna open that door. It's such a Marine answer to things. Oh, this big door that we're not supposed to touch. I'm gonna open it.
Pretty much.
Who are you? Are you chained up inside being chained up? Kurlagraden? Oh no, it's the tiger guy. How did they capture Battle Beast?
When did they catch him?
Battle Beast has been. I thought he was working for the other guys. I thought he was working for the mob. Did he get captured because he wanted to fight people?
Possibly.
Anyone actually not want to be here? Nolan wants to be here. Alan wants to be here. Battle Beast wants to be here. We're place hanging out.
Have at it.
Okay, do we have to say it like that? That sounded like a thing.
Yes, he has to say it like that.
I love how Nolan's like still having mental telepathy, even though he's getting his brains beaten, and he's like, whatever. Love. Oh, that seems personal. We're gonna just talk crap about my lineage like that. Oh, he took out like just as many guys as you did. For the close up. Yes, it was. Hmm. The power of the mustache. Yeah, how Battle Beast? When? Why? How? I need answers. I don't remember him being kidnapped ever. I just gotta get through the door and be like, here he is. Oop. Mhm. No battle master. Focus. Focus.
He's not focused. He's.
Please. Like, let's all just talk it out.
I need you to do.
That's is Nolan just gonna just not tell him where he is so Nolan can just continue to get have the snot beaten out of him for his punishment? That way. He's
Hey.
below us. Right?
Yeah,
Oh, we're
somewhere.
gonna backhand him to death? That's wild. Nolan. Oh, yep. Hello, new friends. Let's
There
boogie.
you go.
I mean, Alan is so bored with it. He's got kind of something going on down below. Let's not talk about it. He's just really happy right now. Let's go, Battle Beast. He's definitely a barbarian in any kind of D&D campaign. He's ready to just go and boogie at a moment's notice. That's kind of the picture he's looking for. Yeah, he's kind of got a weird kink. We shouldn't be threatening him right now. What's up, Juan? What's up? Oh. The Viltrumates, Lords of the Mustache.
They are losing the
Fighting
mustache.
Alan the alien And Battle Beast. Oh, that's right to the kidneys. Yeah, maybe should have messed with the other mustache guy. Nolan, are you gonna help your friend, or we're gonna watch? I thought we broke you out already. Like the whole purpose of penance is kind of like over you. You took your blows. Yeah. Sorry, I ruined your execution. I accidentally signed mine. Fantastic. Hmm. Oh, Omni Man is leveling up through the power of friendship. It kind of worked like an Umbreon or like Espeon in Pokemon. Friendship level wasn't high enough. Now it is, so he's ready.
Get up.
At least he's being polite and is like, "Oh, you look good." Like, even though covered in your own blood, because things went haywire. I don't think anyone's winning with that punch. Oh, we're doing a tag
Hmm.
Freebird style. KO. Yatta. Oh, Battle Beast, you're not done with your food over there. Stop
I
saving
know,
it.
right? He was so excited to.
He's like, we already ended ours. What are you doing over there? You taking a nap? But that's a
I
powerful
mean,
trio right there. Battle Beast, Omni Man, and Alan. That's that's a thing. Oh, yeah. He just died in the cold waste of space. Nope. Headbutt. Definitely barbarian move. Nope. Nope. Dodge. Battle Beast. You are getting rocked. One way to find out. That's a haywire plan, but
I mean, it is a haywire plan, but oh
this
yeah,
is
look at
definitely
it.
Alan's thinking at find us though. Oh, it
He
literally just
said, "No,
grabbed
you
your
are
internal
coming
organs.
with
I
me."
got you.
That man took a chunk out of his chest.
But this one dude is literally going 3v1 right now, so gotta put some respect on his name. Because that's tough. And I do love how they did the sound effects so you know they're in space and you feel like it's in space. It's really well done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
punch from both sides, and there goes his brains.
yo, that was the one.
That is a fist bump to your bro through someone's skull. Like that's as metal as it gets.
That was absolutely beautiful.
Where is Battle Beast? Huh. Oh, they're still just tangoing now.
Yeah, he's just.
I'll
I
leave
need
it to her.
more.
Oh, look at them.
He played it off.
He likes this whole father-son friendship thing he's got going on. He's doing things his own way. Nolan's like, did you just play me? I don't really like the fact you just played me like that. They are a little bit on the psychopath scale. Just a little bit.
We're friends now.
That's wild. Purple Kid.
The purple kid.
Omni Lad. Omni Boy. Oliver.
I'm the kid.
I mean, you could go take the ship, yeah, but also we should go get Battle Beast. They don't care. They can't. That yeah, that.
Thank you, Alan. The thoughts be killing me.
And we just off two of them
Well, one.
because we outnumber them. That's gonna be our whole shtick is we can just throw billions against 50. They are now relaxing, having a great time of it. And now I'll fix this so you don't have to stare just at me. He's going through a storm in his area, so that's probably what happened there. But yeah, okay, how did Mark have a moment with Eve, but, literally his mom didn't know? You know why. It's like, "I'm having fun with Eve. Don't look at me. Don't bother me. Everything's good." Of course, they're like giddy teenagers, but they are literally. They're gonna need yeah, he needs to move out. That is a whole thing. But again, Invincible just continues to keep on hitting folks. The action is there, the story is there. We just got Battle Beast reintroduced. Nolan has been jailbroken. We have Alan recruiting our new all-star squad of members to go ahead and build an even more powerful group forever. So we are definitely going to be one of the more and most exciting things out there, period, for us to go ahead and have. So it's been a fantastic time getting to see this show, seeing what everything's about. Love what we are having so far. Everything's pacing perfectly. We still need more answers pertaining to Mark, who had a big happy day here. He met the immortal again, who was kind of depresso. Yeah, he needed something in his life because he was horrendously down in the worst way possible. We feel for the guy, but also at the same token, Immortal may or may not have brought most of that upon himself. So now that we're kind of past that, Mark had a good day, but we still haven't dealt with Angstrom. We still haven't figured out where that piece of technology is coming from. We haven't figured out where Rex is going with his new girl. Is he going to have a blossoming romance as well? Because love is in the air this season. But there's also a pretty high body count of people that we're losing. And Mark is slowly building on towards his ability to make new friends, grow some relationships, and finally decide that, hey, I'm an adult. I need to go ahead and get my own place so I can kind of, you know, be with my girl privately and I have to have my mom kind of jumping in and out of the situation. So that's definitely something that we're going to have to look for as things continue to grow. But right now, I'm definitely feeling Alan and Nolan's bromance that they had going on, and the fact they're able to fist bump each other through a Viltrumite skull. That's pretty metal. I love that for all of us. Things have been fantastic thus far. What will be even more fantastic is if you guys hit that lovely red subscribe button. It always helps us out. It's free. The like button is also free and greatly appreciated. As always, I've been Brent with the man whose power likely got kicked out due to a storm, Parker. We'll see you in the next one.